Hey, sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh Duschen. I'm an author, poet, speaker, and healer. This message is for the lightworkers of humanity at this time, particularly if you are a lightworker who lives or has community in blue zones. A blue zone is a particular designation on this planet that has been identified as one of the most healing places in the world at this time. So I'm talking clean water, clean air. It is likely beautiful, beautiful. Everyone on Earth is in migration, seeking to move to or travel or visit or retreat in these hot spots. So if you're a lightworker watching this video, this is an urgent message for you to step into the mantle of your calling at this time. If you are a lightworker who is struggling in terms of wanting to know what is next for you in your purpose, or perhaps you're a lightworker meaning you're just a very peaceful being, you're here to raise the frequency of the planet, you embody light vibrations, you embody the vibrations of the Holy Spirit, peace, patience, kindness, love, all of these things. And yes, it's tiring to be here, but you know, hopefully by now, that you are here for significant reasons as we transition humanity into a higher vibration in this particular stage in time, if time were to exist, which means peace. Peace is the biggest thing right now. Peace and unity. So in this time period, we're seeing separation and disconnection. We're seeing chaos, all of these things. And as we move forward and how this is relevant to current times and why I'm calling you into this message today is as we continue to experience natural disasters, as Earth tries to cleanse herself and recalibrate from the damages that human beings have done, which is natural, right? I don't blame her. Your calling as a light worker at this time is to bring awareness to sustainability, which ultimately will bring awareness to peace and abundance, right? For people, if we have peace in our mind, heart, and bodies, then we're living in harmony and connection within ourselves, within each other, and with this earth. So if you're a light worker, I wanted to share a little bit of a personal story of how the hurricanes have devastated the mountains, Western North Carolina, Blue Ridge Mountains. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you visited, maybe you live there if you're watching. It is considered a blue zone. It is a ley line point. So this is a very high frequency location. People from all around the world travel to these mountains for peace and restoration, right? They're seeking healing. And there's this concept that we have to go to these places and go to the land in order to find that healing and restoration. And yet, how Spirit has guided me and what has been speaking to me as a light worker myself, who has lived in the astral area for many years, is that people aren't necessarily going only to bathe in waterfalls and hike the mountains. They're seeking you, the light worker who lives there or who is also traveling at the same time. They're trying to resonate to a higher frequency that you embody, or they are trying to connect to a higher frequency through the earth, and therefore we are all circling and resonating around each other as we answer each other's needs, as we bless each other, as we share that healing frequency. And so the urgency I'm calling to you today is kind of addressing the conspiracy theories that are going on because of the mass destruction of Hurricane Helene in the area, mass flooding up to 30 feet at some point, mudslides, wiping out whole towns and communities. And of course, instead of praying over people and addressing it with peace and empowerment, the internet will want to bring chaos into it, and conspiracy theories of people wanting to people like conjuring all of this energy so they can mine in the mountains, which has always been a thing, has always occurred, it's still occurring, and I'm not here to fact check those things, I don't know, but I'm addressing some of the what I've read is they're trying to wipe these mountain people out on purpose so they can take over the towns and mine for lithium and quartz to help sustain the AI technologies and all of our resources. And while this may be true, of course there's some truth in it, right? we're not approaching it in a healthy way. And I don't want to further perpetuate those things, or I don't believe in fighting fire with fire, or causing more chaos and destruction. I'm here to address that the world, as it looks in on the destruction of the mountain area, the Asheville area, and all the neighboring beautiful mountain towns around it, again, it's not really the land they're trying to take from or seek. Again, they're trying to seek God. They're trying to seek connection to the universe, to a higher and cosmic love, and that's going to be not necessarily through those waterfalls or those beautiful quartz stones. It's going to be through you, the light worker, who's there, ready to share your healing gifts, whatever that looks like. In the Asheville area, there's so many gifted healers, and psychics, and massage therapists, yoga teachers, hypnosis teachers, medicine people, herbalists. Amazing people from around the world have come to Asheville to share their gifts. Great community, and people come also to find these tools. And so don't worry so much about people coming in to deplete the land, and instead acknowledge that they're looking for you, and you need to be ready. You need to be in preparation mode at this time to be of service, so that you can create the abundance and share more resources to help the devastation, to empower your life, to build wealth and abundance for yourself. This is your time and opportunity. Instead of sitting in anger and rage and disbelief at whatever is happening around us, people or nature, and complaining and spreading more fear, it's time to act. It's time to further walk in your purpose as a light worker. So don't be distracted by all these stories or the physical changes that are occurring around you, and say, yes, thank you, Holy Spirit, thank you, God, thank you, universe, for putting me in position right here in this moment. Thank you for bestowing me with these amazing spiritual gifts. And yes, I'm ready to serve. Please put me in connection. Please align me with the people who need me at this time, because I need them. And therefore everything is in higher divine purpose, more than I can understand right now. And please allow me the forgiveness so that I can see more clear about the love that is happening right now, what is being built, the shift in consciousness, the conversations that will now occur on clean water, on sustainability, on community gathering. All these conversations are going to now be happening because of you. And you're responsible for still watching this video to help lead those conversations. If you particularly identify with my platform, well, I'm a writer, so therefore you're also likely a writer or speaker, a poet, a musician. And again, if you're on this path with me, I'm a life purpose actualization coach. So I believe in business building. I'm a businesswoman. I believe in generational wealth building. I believe in multiple streams of income. I believe in taking our pain and transforming it into purpose that can bless other people's lives, to walk through what we have had to overcome as healers, as light workers. And so, if you're still watching, then you're really a part of the squad here, part of this community. So I wanted to share a little bit more about what I was downloading at the time about this whole conspiracy theory of people wanting to take all the quartz or lithium. I don't even know if lithium is in the mountains, but I asked Spirit, what is a quartz conductor? Why would people want to source so much of this particular crystal for AI technologies, if that were the case? And I heard in my spirit that the quartz has the power to influence the movement of heavy metals. A quartz conductor is the power to influence and generate the quartz conductor has the power to influence and generate for the satisfaction of need and demand of a particular resource. So when I look at what Spirit has told me about a quartz crystal, is that it has the power to influence the movement of heavy metals. So I think of all the mass technologies, all the machinery, all the cars, all the things that are loud and noisy that we have used as humans to build our world, to sustain our world at this time. And so they're saying that, they need more quartz to help continue building in that way. all the infrastructures of an industrial society, which has been occurring for a very long time. And we're reaching the precipice right now as a human society, particularly in this world, at least where I live. Are we going to continue to build like this? Are we going to continue to perpetuate this industrial evolution, this capitalism? Is that going to continue to occur? And therefore, we need to continue at the rate we have. But if we, and you're a conscious being, if you're still watching, if we continue at that rate of consumption, of depletion of resource, our natural resources, Earth is going to continue to wipe us out and clean herself in order to restore herself, because she is a living organism. She is an ecosystem. She is the mother. She is very aware, and she's very powerful. And so we're going to have to take a step back as a human race and perceive how we're consuming everything, how we eat, how we live our lives, how we're sourcing water. It's no longer just another thought in the back of the mind. Now this is reality. As more cities and towns across America or the Western modern world who hasn't yet taken true accountability for living in connection with the earth, then there's going to be a rude awakening. And it's going to continue to occur. I'm not saying this to preach or pray destruction upon humans. I'm saying that destruction and catastrophe and lives lost can be prevented if we go within and we connect again. We would be able to listen to the earth and treating her like our mother and saying, okay, I'm taking too much, or I need to give back. I need to live in harmony. I need to gift honor and respect to what I have. And so this movement of heavy metals, we can see it as a movement of, again, continuing to build that industrialization of our world, of our earth, or we can see it as a massive detox as we return to a more natural way of living, simpler ways of living, peaceful ways of living, more community-based living, which is beautiful to me. I've been in between hurricanes right now as a North Carolina resident, Florida born. I'm in between right now, kind of camping in South Carolina, trying to find my respite so I can continue to deliver these messages to you. And I love camping. I love the community it has brought because of this. So many people reaching out that I didn't realize you even think about me still. And I thank you. And okay, the next statement that Spirit told me was, the quartz conductor is the power to influence and generate for the satisfaction of need and demand of a particular resource. This is my favorite line that I heard in my spirit. Because if you've ever held a quartz crystal, which I have one somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Yeah, it's very clear. It's a heavy stone. It's in alignment. Helps healing with our crown chakra. I don't know too much about crystals. Crystals, actually don't use them a lot. People gift me crystals, and I honor them because I love the person who gave them to me, and it feels good, and I think they're beautiful. But I know the quartz I use myself, which is only really truly what I can speak from. Whenever I have migraines, which I suffer from a lot. If you're a light worker, maybe you experience that as well. Whenever I have a migraine, I use my quartz crystals on my head, either to massage or to rest. It's very cooling. Sometimes I use it to massage my body and to calm my nervous system. So that's kind of the healing properties of quartz. It's clearing, it's detoxifying, it's calming. And Spirit is speaking to me about how these light workers who are living in these blue zones, who are on this soul purposeful path, you are the walking quartz crystal for people right now. Your voice, your spiritual gifts, how you live your life. When people get to experience that with you, when you walk into the room and share your beautiful, peaceful, healing energy, people feel that. They know it. They see it on you. Your energy is truly felt. And you probably know this, but it's going to continue to become extremely powerful as this fine line between connection and disconnection broadens, unity versus duality consciousness. Your energy is going to be seen a mile away to people who are living in disconnection and disease and warfare. And so they're going to be coming to you, and you are going to be a walking and living lighthouse for people at this time. And so if you're a light worker living in depletion yourself, whether that's a material need, a physical need, if you have suffered from the loss that these hurricanes are bringing, or anything else wherever you are in your life, if you have experienced loss as a light worker and you're wondering, God, universe, I have been a servant, I have done everything I need, I've done all my shadow work, I'm serving so many people, what else do you want from me? And just understand that you've been pivoted, you've been in a position. Now it is time to receive by giving, by being yourself, by living in your joy and doing exactly what it is you love to do, what you were called to do, what you were born to do. Now is the time. Now it's coming to you fast, quick, in large abundance. And so are you ready? Are you ready to be the shift in people's lives? Are you ready to heal people more than you ever have before? Are you ready to serve more people than you have before? Are you ready to be sought over? At the same time, of course, as I say this, when you're going to be seen by the eyes of people who need you, and yes, it's a beautiful calling, and yes, it's going to bring you abundance and recognition. At the same time, this is a call to protect yourself, of course. Surround yourself with people who are healing to your vibration. Don't deplete yourself too much. Go into community at this time. Speak on things. Don't let these conspiracy theories or false lies and illusion take over. It is also your job to create higher and more loving narratives, whatever that means for you in your community, in your place of influence at this time. So that is my message today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being on this path. I pray peace, love, and protection over your life at this time and in these moments through this big shift in your life. And I pray that you continue to welcome in this divine calling, that you continue to answer it, that you stay consistent on this path. And if you need help and accountability to stay consistent and to stay disciplined in this spiritual path, please let me know. I offer coaching programs, so if you would like to see if I might be a coach for you, I offer a free 45-minute call. All you have to do is apply to short application on my website, consciouslifestylecoaching.com. And if you want to get to know me a little bit more or meet other people who are also watching this channel or are in my hemisphere, right, and beyond, honestly, part of my healing community is also present, and they're ready to meet you in the Medicine Garden on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Join us every single week. And I have more offerings coming up. Of course, the book is always available. Phoenix Medicines, A Transformative Journey Through Consciousness, is on Amazon. So if that is a little pocket friend, if you need an encouraging word wherever you're on your path, it reads almost like an oracle. So that's Phoenix Medicines. Check that out. And also check out my other publisher, Women Connected in Wisdom. I am featured in volume 2. But there's so many beautiful people who are gifting so much that I really truly believe you will receive from, especially if you're 18 minutes into this video. So if I could be of service to you, please let me know. Just send me an email at Raileigh@consciouslifestylecoaching.com. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so you can receive more messages. And I pray that I will be able to see you soon and talk to you soon. Peace and love.